So you want to look at that too, and build that pituitary up as well. The doctor can find anything wrong. Well, these are all the glands. It is difficult. He wants to give me my birth control so I get my period back. Well, that's because most birth controls are a form of estrogen. And of course, estrogen is what makes you bleed. That's a very powerful acidic astringent, and it's very hard on the capillaries of the uterine wall. But you have progesterone that comes in and heals. The corticosteroid comes in and heals and buffers estrogen. Well, you can be very low in estrogen and higher in progesterone, and this can be an adrenal issue as well. Vaginal dryness would be one of the big hallmarks of low adrenal estrogen. Perhaps if you have good ovarian estrogen, you might slice through that, but it sounds like, and you're a young, beautiful woman. That means that 25, for sure, kidney and adrenals to a certain extent. You have to see how low your blood pressures are and stuff like that. But I would definitely go female reproductive formula as a minimum. Maybe perk up that pituitary with a glandular as well. Try the female reproductive first. But get into your adrenal glands, honey. Get into your kidneys. Go that route. At your age, don't take anything unless you have a picture of your eyes and you know everything is good. But at 25, that'd be rare. You really want to go after your adrenals and everything else. Remember, there was an emotional, stressful period, which you got to attack right to your adrenals here. But if you're thinking, I think it very well worse, what should I do? There you go. That's what you should do, Miss Raw Sweden. That's what I would do. Go after that in that way. Get your take the female reproductive formula. It'll tone the uterus. It'll tone the ovaries anyway, and see if you can get it back. But I would definitely go into the adrenals, the kidneys, go to the lymph system, and clean yourself out that way, sweetheart. And stop. You're young now, so fix all this, and then you'll go just right on up there. The Swedes got good genes, and so go right on up there. Burdock, D-O-C-K. Is that the same that always sticks in your clothes? Yeah. But the burdock leaves or burdock root. Burdock leaves are great for burns and high in calcium, great for kidneys and things. Good, superb skin healer. According to some Amish friends of mine, ranks right up there with aloe in terms of the ability to regenerate skin tissue. I saw an Amish boy that was burned with gasoline, him and a non-Amish boy. And the non-Amish boy, they ran to the hospital, and the Amish boy, they ran to a friend of mine who's an old Amish elder healer, really well known in the Amish community. And this child had burned his skin and fell down to his wrist, so John just cut off his skin and wrapped his arm in burdock leaves. And I was at his place when he was in Ohio. He's now in Pennsylvania. And it was amazing. There was no scars this young. But his friend, the non-Amish boy, was at this dinner and this talk I was giving, and he was mutated real bad. It just showed you the tremendous difference. Now, I would have put the arm in a vat of aloe vera. All ER should have fresh burdock leaves and aloe vera. Now, John's got a burn salve up there that hospitals are starting to use, and this burn salve is really good. But I did not find your burdock leaves in there, John Kine. So, incredible healing power. Burdock root, blood, liver, that's part of the dock family, and burdock is a great herb. Let me see. This is, boy, you guys give me a tongue twister. So I'm going to say Nin Tindogomba. Boy, you got a tough name for a guy like me. But let me see here. I started out with Life Regenerator and have noticed big changes. Go for it, man. I think I have been concerned about is my heart. I am currently on a water juice / smoothie fast. At night in my dreams, I have been noticing my heart to beating irregularly ever since I started the fast. I got into a car accident some time ago, and they told me my blood pressure is high for my age, which really confuses me. I am slowly getting back into exertive after my car accident, rebounding. What can I do for my heart? I should mention bad hearts are on my dad's side of the family. One more thing you should know, I do take Hillel tea. Thank you. R.Y. Okay. I remember the heart is simply a four-chambered bunch of tissue. And you got two valves, mitral and tricuspid valves. And, you know, the heart is just an organ with four chambers made of cells. But within this organ of four chambers and two valves are a blood flow to the cells, are a lymph flow to the cells, and is a nerve flow to the cells. So blood, nerve, and lymph are the two main energy flows of the human body, found literally everywhere in the human body, or pretty much everywhere. Now, when there's a problem with the nervous system in the heart, that creates irregular heartbeats. The nervous system is a distinct system outside. It's a nervous system. Now, the nervous system is also made of a bunch of cells and impacted by blood and lymph. So the lymph system or the blood system can impact the nervous system, no question about it. But also does the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands, and you had an accident which is emotional, and that trauma could have resulted in a far greater hypofunction of the adrenal glands, the trauma from that, and therefore you saw neurological problems to the heart. The other side of this is calcium utilization problems, which is going back to parathyroid again, when you're not utilizing calcium, and calcium will also affect nerve impulses to the heart. So I would definitely check my parathyroid, work on that, get my adrenals up for neurological or heart arrhythmias. On the second side of this is congestive heart failure. That's the lymph system in the heart. And of course, when the lymph system's backed up in the body, it's backed up in the heart. And of course, then you have blood flow. Blood flow is impacted by the lymph system more than anything. So when you see calcifications or you see cholesterol plaquing in the coronary arteries, it's actually in the wall. This is actually the lymph system causing this. So I would get into my kidneys, into my adrenal glands, really build those up, use a new brain and nerve if you want to. We have a heart formula that's excellent for the heart. You could have a heart muscle weakness, which would be a weakness of the cells, but then blood, lymph, and nerve affect those. So getting all that healthy is going to pull you back out of that and strengthen that heart. I wouldn't normally say that people that have heart arrhythmias have heart problems. You know, we jump and say we have heart problems when it could be actually a nerve problem. It could actually be a blood problem and a lymphatic problem.
You're setting up your Skype.
Setting up the Skype for now? Okay, thank you. I'll post this off. I'm sorry, dear ones, I've got to run this morning. I've got a Skype interview going on. And so I want to thank you, and thank you for this, RY. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize for that. But I appreciate that question. You get your body healthy. Go to the kidneys, get the adrenals going, go that route. Always go that route, guys. That'll reach and grab everything. Believe it or not, how simple is this? But you'll see this over and over again by going into those kidneys and adrenals, man. You sure can affect everything. So thank you so much. I will continue this. I think I've got a 2-hour window. If I do, I'm not going to keep answering questions. I want to do that cancer video, get that done, and then we'll go down the line and do another one that you want me to do one. I'll do one on blood sugar problems and things like that. So we thank you very much for tuning in here, and I will see you soon. Keep up the great work. Love and blessings to each and every one of you, and thanks again. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah. Then once I get the cancer one up and done, then I'm pretty much going to start rolling down the hill. I'll do diabetes, I'll do whatever. Oh, okay. Are we on? Uh-oh.
All right.
Thanks, Drew.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, back in the saddle again. Well, I want to shoot the cancer video next, so we went and bought a new camera. It's a little better than this one, but Chris has been sick, and so we have no one to take this off, so I can get room on this one to shoot the cancer video. And someone didn't show today. I've got 2 hours coming up, and this one I want to lay this cancer video out. And it's just going to be just plain talk about cancer, and I think it's important. Just some beautiful questions here, and just again, I'm real privileged to work with you guys, and I appreciate your comment here. And you're right, Observex 10. I like your name. I appreciate that. I would like a couple of months off, and I'm going to shoot these individual videos and then try to get with your questions as much as possible. I'm almost caught up here, And then I want to do a string of videos in relationship to each condition, or at least lump the similar conditions together. That way you guys can access that with just one video instead of skimming through all the videos. So thanks again everyone, and thanks again ObservX for your thoughts. Appreciate that very much. Trader Bun, this is interesting, my friend. Your sister, you had Thanksgiving eating grapes and fresh coconut water. My hat off to you, my dear one. My sister-in-law, who was just diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and is in the process of getting half her thyroid taken out, also in the room eating her usual crap. I tried telling her to detox, however, all I heard was this. Why that? I had a good answer to all her questions, but I think she's going to stick to her fancy doctor's intellectualism at its finest. You're right, Trader Man. You know, the problem is that we get your sister-in-law years later in big trouble. We always get these people that walk up and they have all the faith in the world. Take out half my thyroid, then I'm done with it. Basically, probably what she's saying inside of her. But you never remove an endocrine gland. Never. They are vital to the function of all functions in the human body, and you never remove an endocrine gland. Medical doctors have to learn how you fix things. Get on board with us and let us teach you how to fix things. And everybody's good, you know. Just scoot over and don't try to be the bullies. Now, my hands were almost healed when I had to go and eat some homemade fry. Oh, this is good.